Alright, thanks that, that's a good turn. 14 damage, pretty reasonable. Let's do a monster's turn. Let's roll see how they do. Oh no, got cheese dust on my dice. So, it's important to clean our dice regularly because obviously we touch them with our hands, and anything we touch regularly we should probably clean. And there are numerous reasons we need to clean our dice, whether it be food dust, someone spilled a drink, the horny bard touched your dice, but it is important. So I like to clean my dice once a month. To clean your dice, you'll probably need a jug of boiling water, a bowl for the water, some dish soap, so the American equivalent I believe is fairy, toothbrush to get into the fine grooves and the numbers, and of course your dice, and a towel for them to sit the rest on and dry. So the first step is to add your dish soap to your soapy water in a bowl. Obviously you want it to be hot so that it sort of gives it a deeper clean, but it's best to give it time to cool down so you don't burn your hands. Obviously use the back of your hand to sort of feel the heat from the bowl and work out what's best. If it is a little warm, it's not the matter, you can still load your dice in and then come back and when the water's just a little bit more cooler to touch. Now that all the dice are in there, give it a bit of a swirl to even them all out, make sure they're all submerged as much as can be, and let them soak for some time. Now that we've let the dice soak for 10 minutes, obviously you don't need the tray anymore, so that can go away, and we can move this into the center field of view. It's good to get your hands in the bowl and just agitate the dice. So sometimes I like to say things like, hey, you awake? You awake in there? Come on. But seriously though, agitating is moving the dice and making sure they're flowing through the water and sort of getting a real good soak through. So once you've done this, what do you feel like is an appropriate amount of time? It can, some people, it's just a quick wash. Others, they like to give it a good, real good sort of 10-minute scrub. But obviously, for the sake of entertainment, we'll call that wash. Any sort of dice you feel that you've used a lot recently or any particular attention when cleaning. You can get an old toothbrush. Just give it a real, just not too hard because you don't want to remove the numbers off of it. And obviously with the dish liquid on them, they do tend to try and escape a little bit. But if you're lucky enough, you'll get a nat 20. So you can take it in and just give it a bit of a scrub. And put it aside. I've rolled this one a bit lately, so real good. Just make sure you give it all nice shine over. I'm not sure how well this is showing up on camera, but as you can see, there's a distinct colour difference, sort of got a murky grey to the water now. So earlier on I did say one Pyrex bowl. I was mistaken. I mean, you can use any bowl, but it's good to have a second bowl with just plain cold water so that you can get the excess soap off of the dice. So it's good just all the dice, as much dice as you can sort of fit into the bowl. Give them a bit of a wash around, get the excess off. And then move them to the next section for drying. Now that we've removed the excess soap, we can put the cold water aside and tip it down the sink, or you can throw it onto your lawn to help the grass out and save some water usage. Most important part now is to spread all the dice out nice and evenly so they can take some time to dry. So it can take some time to dry, and you will have to come by frequently and sort of rough up the dice and make sure that all sides are getting aired. And hopefully, with washing the dice, we have removed the curse that the bog witch has placed in some of these sets. So just giving them all a good flip since it's been some time to make sure the undersides of them air out and dry. Don't you escape. So now on to the final step, which is probably the most important in my opinion, because I like to have things neat and organised. So just move these to the side. I'll just grab my play mat and bring it over here. And this step is organising all the dice into their sets. Now got all of our dice sorted out. We can put them all away and put them back on the shelf until next game day. Once again, I'm Dice Baby, and if this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And let me know if there's any future content you'd like to see on the channel. Thank you.